This season has been insane. A month ago, we were all saying that Barcelona was going to win the whole thing and they were going to have a treble, potentially winning the Champions League and the La Liga. Now here we are, and they're doing well in the Champions League, but they're not going to win the La Liga at this rate. And I say this as someone who completely hates Real Madrid, or at least the current Real Madrid team. This is sad though, because of how bad Madrid is playing, and for Barcelona to not run away with the La Liga, like, that's insane. And you see it happen in sports over and over again when teams, players, individuals don't go for that finishing blow and their opposition rises and comes back. That's what it's looking like right now for Barcelona because Madrid, as bad as they're playing, because they got completely destroyed by Liverpool, they're not going to win the Champions League or probably even go to the qualifying rounds. As bad as Madrid is playing, they can still win the La Liga. That's insane. Barcelona is lacking that kill shot. They are lacking that killer instinct right now. I understand because a lot of this has to do with Hansi Flick and the fact that he is in his first year as a coach. That's always tough. Although one can say with what Arne Slot is doing at Liverpool, that's not really much of an excuse. But Barcelona has also had some financial issues. That's that's a great tweet right there. People are figuring out that offside trap. If I was a Barca fan right now, I would be a little bit worried about what Real Madrid is going to do because the way that Barcelona humiliated Madrid at home and all that came into that, including Vinny not winning the Ballon d'Or and the hostilities, Pedri completely owning Jude Bellingham. Madrid is going to be angry coming into this game or in this rematch. And as much as I hate Real Madrid, they do have the pockets. In my opinion, Madrid right now lacks the depth to really go all the way in the Champions League, especially on defense with so many injuries. But they can win the La Liga, and that's scary. And we're going to have to hear a lot of this garbage. Like, dude, Jude Bellingham is washed up. Jude Bellingham had one good season at Madrid, and a lot of that had to do with Toni Kroos. Now that Kroos is gone, Bellingham is playing like garbage. Stop the glazing, right? But this is something we should have seen earlier in the season as well with Barcelona, because I believe they had a game where they got completely destroyed by a La Liga team by many goals, and it was because people were figuring out their offside trap. I hate Madrid, but Ancelotti is smart enough as a coach to make those adjustments in the second game. And if I'm a Barca fan right now, I'm not feeling good. Hansi Flick needs to go back to being the Hansi Flick he is. He needs to use his intelligence to counteract some things because when Madrid comes to town again, to the new camp, they're going to be angry. They're going to play with a chip on their shoulder. They are going to play pissed off because they were humiliated by Barcelona and all that went into that. Those emotions are going to be running high. This meme is funny, by the way. All those emotions are going to be running high, and Madrid is going to come in with some furiosity. I didn't even get to catch the game, by the way, because it was real early over here, and let's see what happens here. Oof. Yikes. Barcelona needs to figure it out. No, you're not sacking Hansi Flick. Like, for what he's done, given Barcelona's situation, is insane. Like, nobody expected Barcelona to have a good season this season. No one. They were down in the dumps financially, and it was his first year as a coach or a manager. Nah, nobody was saying that Barcelona was going to win it all. They've overperformed. So it's important for us to have some perspective. But at the same time, shut up. Seriously. Really? No. At the same time, the adjustments have to be made because if they're not, as much as I hate to say it, Madrid is going to come into town and it's going to be the reverse of what it was the last time. And I can see the rivalries coming up. I can see the rivalries like Vinny and Pedri. Oof. Or was it Vinny or some other player? The one who was trash talking him. So many names, right? Yeah, the perspective is insane. It is insane. Oh, it is insane. That's about all I had to say. But Barcelona needs to get their act together.